This is Bulking 101. Here's 3 things which helped me go from this to now this. And I'm quite happy with where I am now. So, split and exercise selection should be based on what you enjoy and what you can do consistently. If you can't maintain doing push-pull legs for 6 days a week, every single week, why are you doing it? Choose something that you're able to do every single week that doesn't put you out and doesn't take 2 hours of your time in the gym and you actually enjoy, and it's going to provide you with better results than doing a push-pull leg split that is unsustainable. Instead of doing a push-pull legs, maybe you do push-pull legs for the first 3 days of the week, excluding legs, and then the last 2, maybe you do an upper lower and have active cardio day in between, whatever fits your goals. To be honest, there's no right or wrong split. It's whatever fits your goals. If you're in school, if you're in uni and you have to do training, well, doing a push-pull legs is very unsustainable because 6 days a week plus the training is not going to happen, and you've got to study, go out, all that stuff. It's not going to be sustainable. So I would highly recommend you work out what split would work for you. If it's an Arnold split, if it's a left-right split, whatever works. If you are able to do it consistently, it's going to provide you with better results than doing a split which is unsustainable, that someone goes, oh, why are you doing that type of split? Why are you doing that split? Stupid. Because they're guaranteed to be down the road 6 weeks later and they're going to the gym once a week and you're going to have a better physique than them. So to summarize, choose a split which is sustainable, that you can do consistently, that you enjoy. If you don't enjoy it, you're not going to do it. If you hate doing the split that you're doing, you're going to fall off the gym and you're going to be back to the way you were 6 weeks ago, whenever you started. So, consistency is key. Find something that you actually enjoy and able to do that fits into your lifestyle. Make it fit into your lifestyle. If you're going to drink 5 nights a week, work out on the weekends. I don't know. And it's slightly different when you train, but pretty much the same. So, choose exercises which you will enjoy. I tell this to my clients all the time. You do not have to do one specific exercise to grow your biceps. You don't have to do one specific exercise to grow your chest or your back or any other muscle. All it comes down to is which exercise are you going to enjoy and which one are you going to do the most. Because at the end of the day, there is that much knowledge about bodybuilding in the entire world, right? Some bodybuilders say do supersets, some say don't, some people say do cheap reps, some people don't. There is that many people, there's that many exercises, that many everything, but everyone is different, right? So everyone's going to get different results at the end of the day. So the easiest way to do it is choose an exercise which you will enjoy. If you enjoy it, you're going to want to do it. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it consistently. If you're going to do it consistently, you're going to get better at it. If you can get better at it, you're going to do it intensely. If you can do it intensely, enjoy it, and get better at it every day and progressively overload, that's going to be the most effective exercise for you. If you hate doing barbell bicep curls, don't do them. Do a different variation. Especially with your biceps, you can't target specific parts of your bicep. Someone that does one exercise for biceps and does 5 sets of it is going to grow just the same amount as if someone did 10 exercises for biceps. But here's the fun part. If you do that one exercise and you enjoy it and you can train it at the max intensity, but the person that does 10 exercises can't train each exercise at the correct intensity, doesn't enjoy 5 of them, and doesn't progressively overload on them, they're going to grow less than the person that actually does one exercise. That's how simple it is. If you hate bench press, don't do bench press. When it comes down to everything, there's variations. That's why we have a gym. That's why there's so many machines. Some people like free weights, some people like cables, some people like Smith machine. Whatever you do, find a different variation which fits into your goals that you actually enjoy and want to do consistently, as opposed to doing something which you hate and don't like doing. If you hate doing exercise, you're not going to do it. If you enjoy doing exercise, you're going to do it because you enjoy it. You're going to go, yes, I love doing bench press. It's my favorite chest exercise. Sweet. I'm going to increase this. I'm going to do this. I love this. But if you go, fuck, I hate doing dumbbell preps because it's really unstable, hurts my shoulder, blah, blah, blah. You're not going to want to do it after 3 or 4 weeks. You're going to go, oh, you're going to be dreading it. You're not going to push as hard. You're not going to be able to lock in the set. You're going to be thinking about other stuff, blah, 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 blah. Choose something which you can do consistently, enjoy, and you'll progress, be consistent at it, and you'll get the best results from it. That's the best exercise to choose for that specific muscle. All right, my second tip is about your diet. When it comes to your diet, it doesn't matter about the anabolic window. What you need to do is eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. In the most simple terms, this means if you are 70 kilos, we'll just work out what your body weight is in pounds, and then eat that many grams of protein per day, every single day. This anabolic window bullshit doesn't fucking matter. If you have to have protein in the first 30 minutes of when you work out, and it stops you from working out in the morning, but you train harder in the morning, it's gonna impact your gains a lot more than the slight difference it makes. My biggest tip that I can give you for scoffing down food, and believe it or not, you're gonna have to be in a calorie surplus, which is 150 calories to 300 calories over your maintenance calories. What your maintenance calories are the amount of calories that you eat every single day that keep you at the same weight. If you wanna find out what your maintenance calories are, this is the website for you. Plug in your details and it'll help you out. Once you've plugged your details in, add 150 calories to 300 calories depending on how much you want to gain each week. You're roughly going to want to be looking at about half a kilo a week. That will give you your best bang for your buck. You won't be looking like a fat ogre, but you also might be putting on a huge size. When you're scoffing down food, it's going to be hard because sometimes you're not going to be hungry, right? So, easiest way to do this is you find something that you can eat every single night that is decently nutritious. Is that a word? I don't fucking know. And eat it at the same time of day every single day. This might be in the morning, in the night, for supper, maybe after school. I don't know, if you're really hungry after school, find a time and eat it consistently, whether you're hungry or not. This builds the habit for you to eat even when you're not hungry, and also it's an easy meal to get down that just makes it easier than having to have a whole nother big meal. I would have a bowl of pretzels every night while watching the TV with my dad, every single night without fail, and my body just got used to it. It actually became hungry. Even when I wasn't hungry, I would go and get it just in my mind because I was like, oh, I need to have my bowl of pretzels. This is such a game changer for me. The pretzels probably wasn't the best for me, but you know what? I was hungry and I wanted pretzels, so it'll do. Find something that is decently nutritious, that's about roughly 300 to 500 calories every single night. You'll eat it consistently and it will help your calories out, because even if you missed a meal during the day, it'll bring them back up again and means that like you might only have to have like another 150 to 200 calories even if you miss that big meal that you have had throughout the day. It doesn't matter how many meals you have during the day. If you can have one big meal that's 3,000 calories and not eat for the rest of the day, and that makes you consistent, do that. If you need 6 snacks throughout the day and no big meals, do that too. Find a plan which works for you. If you find that you can only eat after breakfast, plan all your meals after breakfast. Make it sustainable, make it fun, make it fit into your lifestyle, otherwise you're not gonna do it. Simple as that. So to summarize, eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Find some food that you can eat every single day without fail, no matter if you're hungry or not. Build the habit of eating when you're not hungry, and you'll put on some serious size, and don't gain over half a kilo a week because you're becoming a big fucking fat ogre. And my third tip is to prioritize form. Ego lifting is fun and all, but you're gonna snap your shit up. Once you get your form perfect, you're gonna be able to target the muscle better. You're gonna increase at the exact same increments as if you were ego lifting, but you're actually gonna be building muscle as opposed to stroking your ego using momentum, okay? So, we've got 2 people. Some ego lifter that increases the weight every single week, feels like they have to increase the weight every single week. By the end of week 6, they can't increase the weight anymore because they've worked out by the slight increments that they're increasing every single week by 5 kilos, it's mainly just momentum, or they're cutting the range of motion short. And their muscle hasn't actually built that muscle, it's just stroked your ego using every other muscle. Say you're doing bicep curls. When you're doing preacher curls, you've probably cut out the bottom range of motion, you've probably coming up way too high, you're bringing your front delt involved, and then when you're putting the weight down, you're using momentum to get it up. So week 6, ego lifters lifting about 80 kilos. Quite impressive on bicep curls. But week 6 he goes for it. He can't get it anymore. And he tears his bicep. He's cooked, right? Well, the other person starts off with 15 kilos and every single week keeps the same tempo, same strict form, same everything, feels it in their muscle, actually gets a good bicep pump. And week 6, they're still progressing. Now they're at 60 kilos. They keep going. Now it's week 12. Now they're at like 80 kilos, they're actually feeling the muscle, it's still just as impressive, everyone can see them, they've got the correct form, they've got the correct tempo, they've got big biceps, and the other guy is in hospital, still recovering from his bicep surgery. No one likes to see a skinny kid ego lifting, just makes you look like a dickhead in the gym. If you want to do it to stroke your ego, you're going to get to a certain point where you're going to plateau, you're not going to be able to increase the weight anymore, and you're going to look like an idiot doing stupid form, whereas someone who has good form, has good tempo, is not going to tear their bicep, they're going to be in the long run, they're going to have bigger biceps at the end of the day, they're actually going to target the muscle. That's it, simple as that. Throw an ego lift, keep your form strict, otherwise you're cooked. There you go, everybody. That is my 3 best tips that I can give you to bulk up from being skinny to a Greek god. To summarize, To summarize, when it comes to your exercise and splits, do something that you can do consistently that fits into your routine. Choose exercise that you actually enjoy. When it comes to your diet, eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Eat 150 to 300 calories over your maintenance calories. Choose a food which you can eat consistently every single day at the same time. Build the habit of eating when you're not hungry. Fuck all the shit about anabolic window, all of that. Hit your protein intake, and that's the best thing that you can do. And when it comes to training and form, prioritize form. You're gonna have better tension on the muscle. You're gonna grow bigger muscles. You're not gonna snap your shit up, and you're gonna be more impressive than the ego lifter that ends up in hospital anyway because they've torn their bicep. Hope you're all having a wonderful night. If you like to see more videos like this, I really appreciate it if you subscribe. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.